I've learned through my 5 years of knowing my wife, 5 years, right? Like,
5 years,
yeah, like 5 years, is how goofy she is. I feel like more and more every day I learn how silly she is, and a lot of jokes and pranks that she likes to play on me. I've also learned how that she has my back. Like, she really has my back. And I know that may sound like, well, you should know that, but like, through challenging times, through moments where, I feel like I'm alone, like, she really is in my corner, and like, she's really my ride or die. Like, and I'm thankful for that, because I can't imagine doing this with anyone else except this beautiful lady right next to me. I'm thankful for her life. I'm grateful for her loyalty towards me, and just for always believing in me, even when I don't believe in myself, always pushing me to be better. There's moments where I feel like I just can't do things, that I can't, succeed in those things and those dreams that I have. But, having someone there to push me, to believe in me, who really just sees the best in me when I don't see it in myself. And I learned that about her more and more every day, and I'm thankful for it. What I've learned about myself is that I'm very resilient. It doesn't matter, like, what I'm faced with. Like, sometimes I look back at what I've gone through, or what we've gone through, and I'm like, I came out of that. Like, we made it through that. Seriously. Like, or, I was faced with that. Because sometimes in a moment when you're in it, and when you're in those dark moments, it's like, man, how will I ever get out of this? There's no way that, this is gonna turn out for my good. There's no way that this is gonna turn out okay. Yeah. And then, like, it's like I take a step back and I look at how far I came, and I'm like, wow, like, God put that on me because he knew that I could overcome that. He never placed more on me than what I could bear. Yeah. And I'm strong, and I'm resilient, and I'm a fighter. And that's what I'm learning about myself each and every day, that I am a fighter.
So one thing that I learned, or continue to learn about Jun, is that he's so passionate, and who you see him portray to be is just who he is. Like, there is no, sugarcoating it. There's no hiding it. You are just genuine and authentic to who you are, and you don't hide that. And I feel like that's just one quality that I've learned, but also admire, because it's not like for example, in our society, people put up fronts so often, right? Of like, this is who I'm trying to be, this is who I am. But him, it's like, this is just who I am. You take it or leave it, And I think that's just something that I admire so much about you, that you're just authentic to who you are, and it's like you don't shy away from it at all. Another thing that I've learned about you is, he is just not a quitter. He's just not a quitter. Like, with what we went through and all the ups and downs and our relationship at the beginning, he was the one that did not give up. And I tell him, like, every once in a while, like, when you start reminiscing on like where you are now, and what you've gone through, and how many steps removed you are from that situation or that circumstance, I'm just like, bro, like, thank you for not giving up. Because I had given up. I was so far done, and I would tell him that, like, every single day. I was like, I'm done, but he was like, no, like, let's push forward, and he did his did his role, you know what I mean? Like, you carried your part of what, the agreement or our marriage, and you don't give up. One thing that I learned about myself is that I really had to work on like forgiving and not holding on to grudges so much. And that's something that, I really learned from him, and he really kind of exposed that area in my life, that, it's stuff like, you have to, don't let these things dwindle in your heart, you know what I mean? Be easy to forgive, And the other thing is that one thing that I've learned about myself is how how really critical sometimes I am of me, and then how I think that that's sometimes how other people can also see me. But in reality, it's like all in my mind. And you know, he's constantly affirming me, you know what I mean, in that area. So